As it was introduced, as Greg said, I am the first CPA to hold any statewide office in Ohio's history. And you probably know that as a CPA, I am trained and have been trained to look at the bottom line and results. And that's the way I was and worked when I worked as a CPA in the private sector, but it's also the way that I operate and work in government today. I am focused on the bottom line and results. I am a CPA who understands business and I understand government. And I also understand that what government does impacts business here in Ohio. So you can imagine some of the first conversations that Governor Kasich and I had after we found out that we were elected in November 2010, having discussions around what my role would be in this administration. I'm certain at least once he thought, well, if I don't give her enough to do, I know she's a CPA, she will probably undertake the challenge of rewriting our entire tax code, which I would enjoy doing. But nonetheless, we knew that we had important challenges that we would be facing as a state going forward. So instead of giving me the time to reform our tax code, we decided instead that I would serve as the director of the Ohio Department of Insurance, and I would also lead our efforts on our CSI initiative, which is our common sense initiative to reform our business regulations here in Ohio. Think about Ohio. I think we can lead the economic turnaround. I think we can lead the economic recovery, where before we've lagged behind. Why do I think that? Think about who represents our history, and the things that we've done, the innovative spirit that lives inside of each and every one of us. If you think about some of the most successful Americans, they came from Ohio. Thomas Edison and the Wright brothers. We had Neil Armstrong and John Glenn, Charles Kettering and Paul Brown. We can lead the economic recovery because that innovative spirit lives in the side of every single Ohioan. We just have to unleash it and make them believe that they can achieve the American dream if they're willing to work hard. I believe it is our responsibility, it is mine personally, and all of our responsibility in this room, to do what we can to preserve, protect, and defend the American dream for every generation to follow. We're going to continue to focus on the things that impacts jobs in Ohio. We want to do what we can to make Ohio a state where businesses come, where businesses stay, where businesses start up, and ultimately can employ more Ohioans. So for the next 3 years, you're going to hear ideas out of Columbus that are focused on what we need to do to create those jobs. We're going to continue to reform government because we know government needs to be more efficient and more effective in the way that it provides services to the neediest amongst us. And so those are the things that you're going to be hearing about as we move forward over the course of the next couple of years. And one of the things that we're going to be talking about is what I'm responsible for, and that's CSI Ohio, or our Common Sense Initiative. And the reason is because it impacts our business owners, it impacts our entrepreneurs, and it impacts a small business's ability to hire another Ohioan. CSI is simple. Ultimately, what our goal is to eliminate the red tape and the bureaucracy that kills jobs and hurts Ohio's entrepreneurs. It's no more complicated than that.